Hey, what's up YouTube? It's FoxyMan554 bringing a YouTube video of my Pokemon deck that I started playing with for a while now. And I'm starting to love to play it, but now I'm going to just put it on YouTube just to let you guys know what I'm doing and show you what I am playing. Basically, I started playing Pokemon because my friend Dark Honest 127 actually got me playing the game again. As you saw, like a couple years ago, I did play the game briefly with him, but now that Pokemon Go and everything else is coming back, he started getting back into it, and then basically he got me hooked into it as well. And I've been kind of going to personal locals and other places to play Pokemon myself, and I've been doing pretty well with this deck that I've actually played with for a while. It's basically the focus is to use Geomancy to basically, if I hope I can focus this a little bit. Geomancy is like one fairy energy to basically choose up to choose my Pokemon and attach one fairy energy to each. So basically, you would just pump this guy up, and just basically, you would use Gardevoir's Mega Form, which is Brilliant Arrow, which is 30 times the fairy energies that attach to the Pokemon that's on your field. That basically just spams the crap of the field. So, without further ado, here's my deck, and of course, since we are playing Xerneas, we have to play 4 of that to get extra spammy with the fairy energies. Next, we do play 4 of the Mega Gardevoir, Giga Gardevoir. Sorry, this is the Link Blast and Luminous Blade. If you can't get the Mega Gardevoir off, you can always use Luminous Blade, which is a very powerful attack, or a Link Blast, because during your second turn. Basically, both you and your opponent should have the same amount of energies attached to the same Pokemon, to the active Pokemon, and basically this becomes 100 attack for 2 energies, which is pretty boss. So that's why I played this one instead of the other Gardevoirs I've seen, because it's just, for the low amount of costs for the energies, you do a lot of damage. And again, of course, with this one too, not only does it search energy, but for 3 energies, you could just do 100 damage if you need to. Alright, that's all for them. The next line of monsters I do play, of course you should know, is the 3 Mega Gardevoir EX. Basically, the Brilliant Arrow, 30 times the amount of fairy energies on the field. So basically it just hits for little large numbers with the Geomancy and the Geomancy and Gardevoir combo. And of course, I also play, since we're playing Xerneas, 2 of the Xerneas Break, which is a life stream, 20 times the amount of energies. Emphasis on energies, not just fairy energies. So I do play a couple of double colorless in my deck. So basically, you just spam with this card as well. And I've gotten to a point where this attack was basically 180 to 200 points at once for a couple games. And it's just ridiculous. Next, we do play the 1 Shaman EX, because that's all I have. Basically, you call it to the field, onto your bench. When it does, draw up as many cards you can till you get 6. I got this from my first box of Roaring Sky, so I decided to just play it. And since we are playing Shaman and Gardevoirs and Mega Gardevoirs, we are playing the Hoopa EX for the Scoundrel letter to actually search for the other EXs in your deck. Alright, so that's all the monsters. For energies, I play, I believe, 12 fairies. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fairy energies, mostly because you need to get these energies attached to your Pokemon as quickly as possible, and a lot of times when I play less than this number, a lot of them are either in the prizes or in your hand, in the discard pile. And you do play Fish Super Rod in here, but, I'd rather have them back in my deck, already in my deck, instead of wasting the space for an item that can just put them back when I can just have them in my deck already. So I play 12 of those, since I'm playing 4 of the Geomancy Xerneas, and of course 3 double colorless energies, because I don't know if you saw it on here, he was only 1 fairy energy and 1 double colors. So this is supposed to be able to fulfill the Mega Gardevoir's attack very quickly, and also used for him to retreat if I need to, but I rarely do that, and because I have Fairy Guard in my deck as well. onto the items, or trainer cards. I play 4 of the Ultra Balls. Discard 2, search for any Pokemon in your deck, which is broken. So glad I got reprinted in Sun and Moon. 4 Max Elixirs. Again, another broken card. Look at the top 6 cards of the deck. Put an energy onto any of your... Put a basic energy into one of your Pokemon on your bench. Really broken. 3 Gardevoir Spirit Link to attach to the regular Gardevoir. And you can evolve to Mega Gardevoir so you don't end your turn right away. So that's for the main items. And then we got 3 Professor Sycamore. Discard all your cards in hand to draw 7 cards. Again, like I said, I play 3 Fairy Garden. Anytime there's a fairy energy attached to one of your Pokemon, the retreat cost is become nullified. So basically, you can retreat. If you have a fairy energy atop this guy, he's your active Pokemon. You can just switch it back and keep the energy right onto the Pokemon. Next, I play just 2 Trainer's Mail. Only 2? Okay, just only 2. Apparently I play 2. And then play 2 Versus Seekers to get back any my supporters, and the trainer will get to search for any of my trainer cards. Next, 2 Lysandres, 2 Ents, only 2 because I do play Professor Koi, and also the Lily from the Pokemon Sun and Moon. This card is so broken. Lily basically states that if you are going first, basically states that during your first turn of the game, even if you went second, draw till you have 8 cards. So broken, and you could draw 6 cards just like that. It's like a Sycamore, just as broken, you know. Next, play Town Map so I can actually cheat a little bit and see what my prizes are. 1 Skyla. I know it's a little slow, but I really like to search for any of my trainers. That's why I only play 1 of her. And basically, I can get a Sycamore, or an N, or a Lily, or a Lysandre, or even a Versus Seeker to save for next turn. And of course, the last of the items, I play 1 Super Rod to recycle all my energies right there. And that's basically my deck. I mean, it's not much different from most decks that you see online and everything. I kind of playtest this a little bit online. If you want to see me post any Pokemon online gaming videos, let me know in the comments below, because I do have an account with Pokemon to actually play online, and I love to play that thing online as well. So if you want to see that, let me know. And basically, this is my deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, any comments below, and then basically dislike if you don't dislike it. But if you want to be awesome, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Goodbye.